Today I'm joined by Al Rogan, the athletic director for Lakeland College, and he is here today to talk about the success that all of the teams for Lakeland College this year have seen, as 9 of them will be going to the ACAC Championships coming up this March. And so thank you so much for being with me today, Al.
Thanks for having me.
So again, back to that nine teams making it to the ACAC. Just what is your initial reaction to hearing that a good portion of all of your guys' programs is going to be competing for the possible ACAC championship crown?
Yeah, no, it's great. Every year I think I say that this is our best year yet, and once again this year is our best year yet. 9 of our 10 teams have qualified for the ACAC Championships, and they've had great seasons so far this year, and we're looking for some great things in the playoffs from them.
So let's start with one of the other big announcements that also came out here as well. Taylor Dyer getting the nod for ACAC Coach of the Year in the North Division, and that was a team that kind of going into the season is a very young team. There was a lot of questions about how successful the team was going to be, if it was going to be a building year, but that team has been excellent and so far in the ACAC Championships just beat the defending champions. So just what have you seen from that team in particular that's been so good?
Yeah, Coach Dyer's done a great job with this group of young men this year. Like you said, pretty young team. I think their oldest player is a third year, our libero. And, you know, he spent a number of years building the culture of the program, and he's been able to create this, this really tight-knit group of student athletes who bought into his philosophies on what he wants to see this year. And just watching them play last night in the first round of the playoffs, they played really well together, and you know, you look at how they've all come together as a team, and you know, that's one of the reasons why I think he received the Coach of the Year nod from his peers, is because he's been able to make his team play as one unit, and it was evident last night when they beat the reigning ACAC champs.
And so Taylor now joins a very elite group as well. Austin Dyer getting the coaching nod also nationally last year, and then Chris King previously also getting coaching nods as well. And so just from my outside looking in, that you guys have created an excellent culture at Lakeland with some great coaches who are able to recruit fantastic players and bring the success.
Yeah, we've been able to retain our coaches, I think, is a huge piece. And you know, as coaches become comfortable in their roles and they build their culture with their programs, they bring in the recruits that fit, and then winning is sort of a byproduct of that. And all of our coaches have got to that point now where they have built winning programs, and over time you're going to get acknowledged for that. And I think our coaching staff, and we might even see more this year potentially as we see more awards come out, hopefully. I think we have some of the best coaches, if not the best coaches in the league, but I guess I'm a little bit biased being the athletic director, but we've been able to retain some great people who have become great coaches.
And so, as well as the 6 teams in the court sports making it in, or the gym sports, we also have 3 teams making it on the ice sports. Of course, the girls hockey team, and then 2 teams from the curling team. And just especially with the hockey team, that's a very fresh and new team, and being likely going to be the #1 seed in the ACAC, just the success for the ice sports so far this year.
Yeah, so our women's hockey team is just, you know, once again, I think it says before, just meet and they've beat all expectations. Second year in the league, they're right at the top, battling for spot. They tie either one of the 2 games this weekend. They're going to end up in first spot and hosting the first round of the playoffs. And just what Coach Mann and that whole group of leadership with the women's hockey team has done has just been amazing. And they've done it on the ice, they've done it off the ice, they've done it in the classroom. It's been great to see, and in such a short period of time. It's great. And our curling programs are mixed in our men's teams. They're competing. I think they're going to throw out the first rocks here in the next hour or so. You know, if our men's team finishes top 3, they're off to nationals here in a few weeks as well. So they've done some really good things. And once again, our curling teams are pretty young as well. So, you know, they'll Coach Makachuk and Coach McQuid and Coach Cookson are going to have some great student athletes hopefully in future years that are going to continue to hopefully be successful.
And then the fun won't end, of course, for Lakeland after the ACAC Championships, as we will be hosting the national championships for women's basketball. And so just talk to me again about that and how exciting it is, as well as a few of those teams possibly, you mentioned the curling team, competing at national championships.
Yeah, so this year has been a great year. Our teams either finished first or second in the league in their divisions, and you know, our women's team, or women's volleyball team, has a great chance of making nationals. Men's volleyball, if they continue the way they've been playing, they have a chance. You know, obviously we're hosting women's basketball nationals, so we could potentially see, well, we will see our women's team at nationals. And it's just, when you host a national championship event, it's different than attending, because, you know, there's lots of things you have to worry about and make sure work, but it's also being able to show your programs in front of your home community. And we're really fortunate to have an incredible community that supports our programs and comes out to cheer our teams on, support them financially. And it's great when you're able to play and have a competition at this level in your own community, because we know that we're going to pack the gym when Lakeland's playing, and it's going to definitely be a home court advantage for us.
Awesome. So there will be plenty of fantastic Lakeland Rustlers content coming up over these next few weeks. The games will be fantastic, and there will be lots of playoff happenings, whether it's the girls hockey or the upcoming basketball games here coming up this weekend. And so thank you again, Al, for always talking to us about the Lakeland Rustlers, and we hope for continued success for you guys and the rest of the teams coming up throughout the rest of the spring.